Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world inwardly calls Jesus. Want to give it up honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. Want to give it peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest like to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, you brothers get something from this video. Basically, what it's going to be about is what we always talk about, which is the end of America, just proving, proving a little bit more that, this place that we currently dwell in, is going to be destroyed, man. There's no word for America in the, you don't see America in the Bible. You see different spiritual names for this place, like Sodom and Egypt, virgin daughter of Babylon. This is that place of confusion. And the reason why it's that place of confusion, because you can do whatever you want to do here. Okay, you could go all out here if you wanted to. You could. It's like you could do whatever your heart desire in America. Hence why some people around the earth in different countries and things of that nature, that's why they come over here, man. And especially these women. These women come over here and do their thing. and sleep with whoever, whenever, however they want to, and go back and get married, man. You got some cases where, like, I know women, you got certain cases where they have men over there in their country, they have a husband over there in their country, and then they come out here for school or for whatever, and come out here and do who and whatever they want to do, and this is the society that we live in. This is a wicked society, and it has to be destroyed, man. I don't condone, it's filthy for a woman to go and commit fornication and commit adultery with several different men, and but I'll do another video on that. But that's just part of the reason why, this place has to be destroyed. But not only that, the captivity of the Israelites, the blasphemy that it had for our Lord, the faces that they painted, over our faces, it's just, all the wickedness that goes on here is hence why it's going to be destroyed. Okay, it's Revelations 18, and I start at 8. It says, matter of fact, I'll start up. I'll start at 1. It says, that's a lot. I start at 1. It says, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean, hateful bird. Okay, and that's literally what this place is going to be used for. It's going to be used for, bad spirits, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is going to be that place. That place that's going to be burning. This is 3. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of Slakia. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay, check it out. Okay, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So all nations has partaken in some way or some fashion or some sort in how America get down. Okay, and like I said in the beginning of the video, women, that was one of them. GMO foods, that's another one. The abusing of the Israelites, because Israel is scattered abroad. They're not just here in America. You got Israelites in Europe. You got Israelites in Japan. You got Israelites in China. You got Israelites over there in Israel. You got Israelites everywhere, man. On these islands, you got Israelites everywhere. Okay, and these nations, have, like, even when the whole coronavirus thing popped off, when they said that so-called African Americans were likely to have it or likely to carry it. I saw a video with Jake getting beat down in China. These other nations don't have any respect or any remorse for us. They follow right after their top heathen nation, which is who? Esau. Okay, when you go to Psalms 85 and 3, I'll get it real quick. No, I know it's not 85. It's 83 and 3. So like it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. So those are the heathen nations around Israel. And how I could prove that is if you read 2, it says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they have hate thee, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Okay? I'm going to keep reading in 4. It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. Well, now, when you cut somebody off from being a nation, that's trying to get rid of the very existence of that people, to a degree, and another way how you could cut a nation off from being themselves is lying to them, stripping them, putting them into captivity and changing their names, and painting the faces of their leaders, and they're biblical leaders, and that's what they've done. Okay, and every nation has had a hand in our captivity, so it's only right that you reap what you sow. So whatever you plant is going to grow, so it's only right that what has happened to us has to happen to everybody who had a hand in what happened to us. Okay, it's only right if you believe, in, I don't, it's not the word. You believe in, they say in the world, it's a thing called karma. We believe that, we believe in revenge. We believe in, getting back. We believe in, what comes around goes around. That's what we believe in. We believe in what you plant is what you reap. That's what we believe in, but the world has it say karma, but if you believe in any type of that, then you got to understand that it's not far-fetched that, what has happened to the Israelites is going to happen to these other nations. Okay, this is 5. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And if you don't believe me that it's talking about the heathen, if you read 6, it says the tabernacle of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with inhabitants of Tyre. So that all, it lists heathen, nothing but heathen nations. They all confederate against Israel. The whole plan was part of the plan was to knock Israel off the map, and they did to a degree, but Yahweh Shai Yahweh had mercy, man, and he sent his only begotten son, and when you read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, it tells you he has care for his elect. Okay, and with him having care for his elect, guess what? It was a remnant that was going to wake back up in the land of their captivity, and that's prophecy as well. When you read in Baruch 2, the 2nd chapter, it's the 2nd chapter or the 4th chapter. When you read in those chapters, it tells you. Read Jeremiah 50 and 4, it tells you. Or watch my previous videos, it tells you. Okay, it's Revelations 18, and let's go down to 3. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, and for fornication, and the kings of earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And go down. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Now, how is this place going to be burnt? Well, this place is going to be burnt by thermonuclear fire. Okay, when you go in the second address, when you go to Malachi 4:1, when you go to Zechariah 14 and 12, it tells you, in scriptures like this, it tells you that this place is going to be destroyed. Okay, it says, with fire. Okay, this is 9, it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour. So this place is going to be destroyed. In 1 hour is thy judgment come. Okay. I'm going to go down. Oh, that's it. Okay, so for 1 hour, her judgment will come. And I said this place has many names, right? I'm going to get it for you. Because it's not just called Babylon. It's called Egypt as well. Matter of fact, I think I know where it's at. $16. It's in here somewhere. Slovakia. Bear with me. Goodness gracious. Bear with me, Akim. Baba Kasha. Baby sent 15. This is 16. Okay, I can find it. Right here. Slovakia. It's in 15. It says, I'll start at this second Esdras 15 and 10. It says, Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Okay, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, because ancient Egypt was smitten with plagues. Okay, but now Yahweh Shah said He's gonna smite Egypt again with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten, and the plague and punishment that the Most High Yahweh shall bring upon it. Okay, now I'm gonna get one more scripture and I'll be done with the video, proving that this place is Egypt, spiritually called Egypt, not literally. This is Deuteronomy. Well, it is literally Egypt when they come to captivity, but the place is named America, but it's the spirit that matters. It's the spirit of what it does. It's the spirit. Egypt is Egypt. And in ancient Egypt, they had us in captivity. This place has us in captivity. This place is also spiritually called Sodom. It's a lot of homosexuality that goes on in this place. So, this place is also called Babylon. It's confused. It's a place of confusion. Okay? Deuteronomy 28:68 says, And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Okay, and that word buy means to buy out of captivity, get out of captivity, save you from captivity. Okay, but yeah, it says, and the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Okay, so we were out of Egypt when this was said, but now if we didn't follow the laws and commandments, statutes and commandments, which we didn't, we would be led into Egypt again, but this time with ships. Okay, by the way, wherever I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold to your enemies for slave men, bondmen, and bondwomen, which is slave women. Okay, and that's what happened to us. Okay, but for that, and the fact that you heathens had us in your under your dominion, it's going to be all out. It's going to be all out hell that's going to come for you, because scripture says you should also drink up the cup. You're going to drink up the cup as well. Okay, but with that, Lord willing, the video was edifying. Lord willing, brothers, got something from this video. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash, I'll tell you brothers, keep pushing on. Say shalom. Shalom, Maki.